Okay, here's a good one. If a tree falls in the woods, but nobody hears it, did it really make a sound?
I am confused. Are trees beyond the limits of human hearing?
No, Chase. It's just one of those questions that's supposed to make you stop and think.
I have stopped, but I do not know what to think.
Well, I think it makes me sad, especially if these trees are falling. They're endangered.
That's why we're here, to see if someone's been cutting them down.
Wait! I've never seen anything like this before.
And there's our lumberjack.
Oh no. Milo?
How could you do that to these poor trees?
Milo, you know these giant spruce trees are protected by law.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not what you think. I didn't cut these down, they just fell.
Did they make a sound?
What?
Guys, he's telling the truth. Look, this trunk was cracked, not cut.
I guess they fell naturally, from a storm maybe, or old age.
Then what's the chainsaw for?
My hobby, see? I figured I'd at least put these logs to good use. There's no law against that, is there?
That's nice work, Milo. Ooh, can we get a firehouse gnome?
We cleared this area for wildfire season just a few months ago. All these trees have fallen since then?
Does seem odd.
Hey, look, it's more of those flowers you saw, Boulder.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. Years later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue, heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
See? I told you I didn't do it.
Then what did?
These trees might be sick. I'll bring a bark sample back to the lab for Graham to look at. And maybe I could fix you up too, little red guy.
This is so exciting.
It's a flower. You've seen one before.
Not this species. We're not even sure what it is.
My 3D scanner should be able to identify it.
Ah! Ow! Oh!
In pain or out of snacks?
I'm applying to teach a first responders web seminar, but for some reason they need a creative writing sample. What does that have to do with firefighting?
Just make up a story. How hard can it be?
You make up a story. It's hard.
Huh. No identification found.
That's because you didn't look in Griffin Rock Tales and Legends.
The rare northern red fairy bell.
The settlers of Griffin Rock believed fairies lived in the woods and used these tiny bell-shaped flowers to signal each other when people were near.
My grandpa used to tell me stories like that. Stay away from those flowers, he'd say, or the fairies will play tricks on you.
Wait, what? Is this real?
No, just fairy tales, Blades.
Like Little Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel going into the enchanted forest, and at the end of the stories, always living happily ever after.
That is not how stories work where we come from.
Ooh, good. Stories. Tell me one.
Well, the most famous example is the story of the bot who didn't keep his visor clean. One day, a bot went out with a dirty visor and met a Prime, who warned him to keep a clean visor, or you'll be sorry. But the bot didn't listen, and the next day, he again encountered the Prime.
Okay, it happens 2 more times, Chase, we get it. What happens to the bot?
He is eaten by a giant space monster.
Okay.
Ooh. Actually, that's how most of our stories end.
Hello? Taylor. Well, it's been a while. Where are you?
So remember how I always talked about taking pictures from the old reservoir tower? You know, because of the great view? Well, the door's kind of old, and, well, guess what? It locks behind you, and
Cut to the chase.
How am I involved?
I'm trapped. Can you come help?
On my way. Blades, let's go rescue Taylor. Of course, he only calls when he needs help.
I know the feeling.
Well, the tests confirm it. The spruce trees show evidence of arboreal infection, which compromised the integrity of their root structure.
Globbity globbity blobbity blah 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 blah. I need words. Come on, bro, translate.
Tree sick, tree fall, go boom.
But only if a human or Autobot is present to witness said boom.
I'd like to look at those diseased trees firsthand.
I can take you to the grove we found them in.
We'll come too. I'm worried this might turn into a bigger problem.
Hey, Frankie. What's up?
I'm going to Mrs. Niederlander's cabin. Wanna come? She's stuck up there with a nasty cold, and Dad made some of this special cure-all chicken soup for her.
Can I, Dad?
I don't know. You kids shouldn't be alone out there in the woods.
I'll go with him. Cade will too.
What?
Who knows? Maybe something will happen and you can turn into a story.
Hello? Mrs. Niederlander?
Huh? That's weird.
What's weird? She probably just went for a walk.
See? That's why you can't think of anything to write. You have to use your imagination.
Okay. It looks like she left in a hurry. Her oatmeal's still on the table. Not too hot. Not too cold. Just right. If you like oatmeal.
Kate, you want a good story? You might want to see this. Wolf prints.
If it is a wolf, it's a pretty small wolf.
Or a big white cat. Mr. Pettypaws probably just ran off, and Mrs. Niederlander went after him.
I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah, but it's not a good story. Come on, guys, use your imaginations.
Here! Footprints! I bet we'll get answers if we follow these.
Now we are getting somewhere.
You're not worried about that fairy stuff, are you? Think they're gonna play tricks on us?
Maybe they already have.
Like, where did the prince go?
Forget that. Where'd the path go?
How can we be lost? The island's not that big.
Don't worry, guys. I've been dropping crackers behind us. We can follow them back to... Okay. Now we're lost.
Ow! I never thought I'd say it, but flying is definitely more fun than walking.
Well, next time I'll tell Taylor to get lost somewhere you can land. Or to just get lost.
Why are we helping him if you don't even like him?
I like him, it's just sometimes he does things that bug me.
This reminds me of a Cybertronian story where these two bots...
Just the ending, please.
Eaten by a giant space monster.
Again?
Hello? Hey, I'm up here!
Blades, will you please tell Taylor that we're happy to get him down, but that doesn't mean I want to talk to him.
But he's right there. Greetings, Taylor. I bring a message from Danny who says we're happy to...
Yeah, Blades, I can hear her.
Danny, Taylor says he can hear you. I'll just get him down.
Thanks. Both of you. I'm sorry again for the trouble. It's just... I wanted to take some pictures of the old tower before I leave Griffin Rock.
What?
Taylor says he wanted to take some pictures of the old...
You're leaving?
That's odd. I thought for sure this is where the grove was.
Then where did all the fallen trees go?
Perhaps Milo took them away for his art projects.
No, the only equipment strong enough to move giant spruces that quickly is, well, you guys.
Unless it was the fairies.
Boulder, the fairies aren't real. They're just stories people made up to explain natural phenomena.
You know, that's the third time we've passed this tree.
Impossible. A rescue bot's sense of direction is infallible. Usually.
Is that Mr. Pettypaws?
Whoa, spooky. This story's getting better and better.
That must be the wolf that took poor Mr. Pettypaws.
A wolf with the cold?
Mrs. Niederlander? What are you doing in here?
I was waiting for my oatmeal to cool when Mr. Pettypaws chased something out the door. I ran after him, the little devil. Led me all the way into this cave.
Well, good thing we got here to save you.
Save me? I didn't need any saving, you big fire hydrant. We were just on our way out. Well, that's just wonderful. We would have been out of here by now if you hadn't come by.
Hey, at least now I have plenty to write about.
Except for a happy ending.
I can provide that.
Show off.
Moving away from Griffin Rock. Huh.
Well, I didn't really...
Guys?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's not like we spend much time together anyway.
Guys, look! The trail is gone!
Well, at least the scenery's nice.
Taylor... Taylor, stop. Stop it.
I don't think we should stay here. Remember what Chief's grandpa said about red flowers? And the fairies playing tricks?
It'll be fine. Come on. Group shot. Hey, that's mine! Stay here, I'll be right back.
Where would we go? We're lost! No room to fly. Can we just find our way out of here, please?
As soon as Taylor gets back. Well, hello there, little guy. How did you get a hold of Taylor's camera?
Wait! Don't you see? That is Taylor! The fairies turned him into a frog.
Blades, that is just silly. Come on, the crow dropped the camera, the frog got tangled up in the strap, and...
Don't worry, Taylor. I know what to do. Kiss him!
What?
Like in the story.
Oh, the one with the space monster?
No! The fairy tale where the prince gets turned into a frog, and the only thing that will turn him back is a kiss.
Okay, first of all, Taylor is no prince. And even if he was, who says I need a prince? Plus, there's no way I am kissing a frog.
You hurt his feelings. It's okay, Taylor. She didn't mean it. He's getting away!
It's okay, Blades. I have the camera.
Gotcha. We'll get the fairies to reverse the spell somehow. Until then, you'll be safe in here. He tickles.
What's that?
I told you. Angry fairies!
Blades, they're just bats.
What do you think? Left or right?
still can't access my GPS.
Run! Run for your lives!
Danny?
What are you all doing here?
Getting lost. Is everything okay?
Except for the bats and a frog. Oh, and Taylor's missing.
Danny! Everybody, this way! Over here! Look what I found!
The very grove we have been searching for.
How'd you find it?
What? No! This!
Fairies.
Yes! The bats left the second they saw them.
Physical proof of supernatural beings. I am still dubious.
I have more proof right here. They turned Taylor into a frog!
What?
Taylor?
I told you, it's not...
Big fairies?
Dad! Where are we? I thought you were taking me back to my cabin.
Everybody's a little lost today, Mrs. Niederlander.
Watch it, Heatwave! Be careful not to step on the fairies.
On the what?
You big fool! That's not fairies. It's fairy dust.
Mrs. Niederlander, I don't...
Going in the story.
I am assuming everyone heard those trees fall.
Yes, Chase.
Boulder, can you get up that incline?
Pretty steep, but I'll try.
We'll have your back. Chase, blades!
Stay here, Taylor. I'll be back. Taylor! Taylor!
Blades, I told you, that is not...
Hey, I'm up here! Oh, good, you found my camera. I took a wrong turn and got totally turned around, almost like somebody put a spell on me.
Aha! See? Fairies.
Well, of course it's the fairies. What do you think Mr. Pettypaws was chasing in the first place?
So, you believe in fairies?
Why shouldn't I? They've lived in these woods forever. I've seen them lots of times, ever since I was a little girl. Fairies are as real as aliens from outer space.
She's kinda got you there.
Mrs. Niederlander, I'd like to write your story down. Do you mind saying it all over again?
Of course I mind you, nincompoop.
Come on, team. Let's get out of here.
Guess this is exactly how you wanted to spend your last days in Griffin Rock.
Last days? Where's he going? Where you going, Taylor?
Taylor's leaving the island.
That's too bad.
We'll miss you.
Wear your seatbelt.
Wait, who said anything about leaving?
You did?
Oh, well, yeah. But I didn't mean now.
What?
I meant someday, like I might move away. I'm sorry. Maybe we just need to talk more often.
Well, yeah.
Starting with tonight?
Well, yeah.
Just as I suspected, this fairy dust is actually a network of webs formed by thousands of tiny spider mites.
Spiders? Great, because bats and frogs weren't enough to deal with. Oh.
That's why the trees have been falling. The spider mites' webs might be pretty, but they spread a disease fatal to spruce trees.
Which also explains the sinkhole. The roots of the dead trees became weak.
And the ground gave way.
I bet Daddy has some sort of treatment for the disease.
Then we'll definitely be able to save the trees that are left.
Oh, Mrs. Niederlander, let's get you a ride home. Once we find our way out of here.
Look, the path was here all along.
But how?
Guess the fairies can make us see whatever they want us to.
And they solved the puzzle of the fairies and the sinkhole. Is this creative writing or what? Those seminar people are gonna love it.
You forgot the end.
Happily ever after?
Eaten by giant space monsters.
Whoa.
What?
Look.
No way. Mrs. Niederlander was right.
It's Griffin Rock. Anything can happen.